and get started in a comfortable seated position. Doesn't matter how you're sitting, just as long as you're sitting nice and tall through your spine. Relaxing your shoulders down and away from your ears. Maybe resting your hands on your knees in your lap. Maybe shutting down your eyes. We start to focus in on our breath for the first time this evening. Not trying to change it, but just watching each inhale, each exhale. Just noticing things about your breath. Maybe your breath is shallow, or maybe it's deep. Maybe it's coming with ease, or maybe it's a little bit more difficult. But however it is, accepting it and appreciating all that your breath does for you. We're going to start taking a deep breath in through our noses and exhaling fully out your mouth. Trying to fully empty your breath, pressing your belly in towards your spine. Trying to bring all the air back out. Inhaling deep in and exhaling, letting it back go. Pressing all that air out of your lungs. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling back out your mouth. If it feels okay for you today, trying to keep your inhales through your nose, your exhales out your mouth. And trying to find a little bit more balance in each part of your breath, maybe making your inhales closer in length to your exhales. Maybe starting to find that sound in the back of your throat, like you're fogging up a mirror. We'll take one more full deep breath here, in through our nose, out through your mouth. Slowly opening your eyes if they were closed. And from here, we're going to bring our hands down towards our heart, just bowing your head. Maybe setting an intention for your practice. Maybe something as simple as staying present in each moment with your breath. Maybe choosing someone to dedicate your practice to, someone you love. On our next inhale, reach our arms out to the sides to bring our fingertips up above head. Exhaling, thumbs to our heart. Doing this one more time as we inhale our arms out and up. And exhaling, we'll drop our left hand down towards the earth as we reach over towards that left side with our right fingertips, trying to stay nice and open through our chest, pulling that right shoulder back. Your next inhale will rise through center. And exhaling, right hand drops as our left hand reaches over towards our right side. Inhaling, fingertips back through center. Exhaling, hands down towards our heart. Inhaling, arms go back out and up. And then exhaling, left hand goes to the outside of our right knee. Right hand goes back behind us as you come into a twist. Gazing over your back shoulder. Think about sitting up nice and tall. Our next inhale, fingertips come to touch. And exhaling, switching sides. Right hand comes to the outside of that left knee, gazing over your back shoulder. Your next inhale, fingertips come back up above head. Exhaling, thumbs to our heart. And then from here, we're going to place our hands out in front of us as we roll into a child's pose. Arms go long out in front of us, palms down towards the earth. Knees can be together or spread max width apart. Thinking about sinking your hips towards the back of your mat, towards your heels. And just taking a moment here to let go of anything that doesn't serve you for your practice today. Maybe it's any expectations or judgment. Whenever you're ready, turning your palms up towards the sky, just being open to whatever this practice has to offer you. Maybe thinking of something that you have to offer the universe. Maybe it's more love, maybe it's more hope. Whenever you're ready, turning your palms back down towards the earth. Just remembering that you can come here anytime during our practice today to focus back in on your breath or take a rest. Remembering that your breath is the most important part today. Whenever you're ready, we'll make our way through all fours. And then from here, we're gonna start to do some cat-cow. So as you inhale, letting your belly drop as you gaze up towards the ceiling. And exhaling, starting to round through your spine. Chin goes in towards your chest. Inhaling as you gaze back towards the sky. And exhaling when you round, thinking about pressing the earth away, broadening through your upper back. Just continuing to move through rounds of cat and cow, warming up your spine. So from here, taking one more full round of cat-cow, meet back through center with a neutral spine. And then from here, taking our right leg out towards a 90-degree angle. And then we're gonna plant our right hand towards the center of our mat, coming to the inside of our left leg, reaching up to the sky with those left fingertips. So coming into our modified side plank. Thinking about pressing your hips up towards the sky. And then on our next inhale, we're gonna push so we're sitting right side up. And then taking that left hand long down that left leg as we reach up and over with our right arm. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Letting a stretch through your side body, staying open through your chest. Just remembering that you can take any modifications or movements you feel called to do. Remembering that this practice is yours. On our next inhale, we'll come down through center, keeping that left leg extended. We'll come down to our toes and then pressing through that left heel, stretching through our calf, maybe dropping your left hip so it's even with your right. And on our next inhale, we'll shift that weight over our wrists, bringing that left knee to meet our right. Then from here, taking that left leg out towards the side, left hand goes towards the center, coming to the inside of our right foot, and reaching up to the sky with our right fingertips. One more deep breath here. And on our next inhale, we'll push ourselves so we're sitting right side up. From here, right arm goes down our leg to reach up and over with our left fingertips. On our next inhale, we'll come back through center, turning our left shin so it's going lengthwise on our mat, keeping that right leg extended, and then pressing through that right heel. On our next inhale, we'll shift that weight back over our wrists, bringing our right knee down. Then maybe taking a cat-cow, inhaling as you gaze towards the sky, and exhaling, rounding through your spine. Gaze goes towards your knees or belly button. And meeting back through center. Awesome. From here, we're going to curl our toes under and lifting our knees to a 2-inch hover. Trying to press the ground away with your hands. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, sending your hips up and back to your first down dog of class. You can stay in center stillness, maybe starting to walk your dog, coming up to the toes of one foot as you press your opposite heel down, maybe moving your hips from side to side. And we'll come back through center stillness if you left. And then from here, we're gonna let our heels drop all the way towards the right. Coming into a side body stretch through our left side. Inhaling through center and exhaling over towards the left. Inhaling back through center. And from here, we're gonna get high on our tippy toes, rolling forward into a high plank. And exhaling back to down dog. We're gonna do this 2 more times as we inhale high onto our toes, rolling forward into plank. And exhaling back to down dog. Awesome, and one more time, inhaling forward into plank. Exhaling back to down dog. From here, we're gonna get high onto our toes, bending deep through our knees. Gaze lifts up towards your fingertips, and taking little steps all the way towards the top of your mat. Taking your time, but once you've made it there, coming into your first forward fold of class, you can always keep a deep bend in your knees, maybe grabbing onto opposite elbows, maybe gently moving from side to side. Just trying to let the crown of your head fully release down towards the earth. And taking one more full deep breath here. Lay back through center stillness. Exhaling, heels drop down towards the earth. Inhaling, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhaling, fold. And inhaling, we'll rise all the way up towards standing, fingertips to touch, maybe gaze follows. And exhaling, hands to your heart. Maybe shutting down your eyes, revisiting that intention, when you dedicated your practice to. On our next inhale, fingertips lift towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to your heart as you fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. From here, we're gonna step our right foot back behind us, lowering to our back knee, uncurling our back toes. From here, we wanna make sure that our front knee isn't going past our ankle. If it is, maybe wiggling those toes out. Awesome, we can stay here on our fingertips, maybe bringing our hands up above our knee, maybe inhaling, fingertips lift towards the sky. Awesome. Your fingertips are lifted, dropping your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhaling, here as we exhale, hands will go to either side of our foot. From here, keeping our right hand down as we reach up to the sky with our left fingertips. Trying to stay nice and open through your collarbone, energy through those left fingertips. Inhaling here, and as we exhale, we'll take that left hand to the inside of our left foot and reaching up to the sky with our right fingertips. Thinking about pressing your knee and shoulder into each other. Exhaling, we'll bring that right hand back down towards the earth. And then from here, we're gonna heel toe step our front foot towards the edge of our mat. And then you can keep your toes pointing straight or maybe turning them out at a 45-degree angle. You can stay where you are on your hands, maybe starting to roll towards the outside of that front foot. You can lower down towards your forearms, thinking about pressing your hips towards the back of your mat. Wherever you are, remembering to breathe. On your next inhale, making your way back up towards your hands if you left. From here, we're going to walk that foot back between our hands and then starting to straighten through our front leg, turning our toes up towards the sky, making our way into half splits. You can stay on your fingertips or inhaling, finding length through your spine, and exhaling, maybe starting to fold in a little bit deeper. Just remembering to listen. One more full deep breath here. And then on our next inhale, we'll start to bend through that left knee, shifting our weight forward, planting through both of our hands, curling our back toes under, lifting that knee, and stepping back into a high plank. You can stay here in center stillness, or maybe starting to take some circles around your wrists. You decided to go in one direction, switching directions. Going back through center stillness if you left. From here, we'll drop down towards our knees and lowering all the way down towards the earth. Uncurling our toes, pressing the tops of our feet down. Hands stay underneath our shoulders as we inhale, low cobra, elbows in, shoulders down. Exhaling, forehead touches. Inhaling, low cobra. Exhaling, forehead touches. One more time, inhaling, low cobra. Exhaling, forehead touches. From here, curling our toes under, engaging through our core as we press back into a child's pose. Taking a nice deep breath here. Just taking a moment here to reconnect with your breath, maybe with the intention you set for your practice, and maybe the one you dedicated it to. On our next inhale, we'll make our way back to down dog. Taking your time to get there. Once you have, taking a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. On our next inhale, we'll get high on our toes, bending deep through our knees. Gaze lifts towards our hands and taking little steps all the way towards the top of our mat. Once you made it there, inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rising all the way up towards standing, fingertips to touch, maybe gaze follows. And exhaling, hands to our heart as we fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. From here, left foot steps back behind us, lowering to that back knee, uncurling our toes, still checking that knee ankle alignment. Once again, your fingertips can stay on the earth, or maybe lifting them towards the sky. Shoulders away from your ears, energy through those fingertips. Some inhaling here. As you exhale, hands will go to either side of that front foot. Left hand stays down as you reach up to the sky with your right. Exhaling, right hand will go to the inside of your right foot and reaching up to the sky with those left fingertips. Inhaling here, so we exhale, left hand will lower back down. From here, we'll heel toe step that right foot, so it's towards the edge of our mat. Maybe your toes are at a 45-degree angle. And once again, you can stay here, lowering down towards those forearms, maybe rolling towards the outside of that front right foot. Wherever you are, remembering to breathe. Taking one more full deep breath wherever you are. You lower down towards your forearms, making your way back up towards your hands. Then from here, we'll step that foot back between our hands. And on our next inhale, starting to straighten through that front leg. Toes go up towards the sky, flexing through that extended leg. Once again, you have the option to stay here, maybe folding in a little bit deeper. And on our next inhale, we'll shift that weight forward, planting through both of our hands, curling our back toes under, lifting that knee, stepping back to high plank. So you exhale, either lower knees, chest, chin, or halfway through chaturanga, and inhaling through low cobra or up dog, meeting back at down dog whenever you're ready. So remembering that part is always optional. You can always skip your vinyasa and moving straight back at down dog. Taking a nice deep breath here, open mouth exhale. On our next inhale, we'll get high on our toes, bending deep through our knees. Gaze lifts towards the top of our mat, and stepping or floating to meet our hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rising all the way towards standing, fingertips to touch, maybe gaze follows. And exhaling, hands to our heart as we fold again. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. From here, we're gonna heel toe step our feet so they're about mats width apart. Toes will go out further than our heels, and then letting our hips fall as we make our way into Malasana or Yogi Squat. From here, maybe bringing our elbows towards the insides of our knees, palms to touch, just finding that length through our spine. We have the option to stay here, or we'll plant our right hand towards the center of our mat. So you inhale, reaching up to the sky with our left fingertips. So you come into a twist. Inhaling here as you exhale, left hand comes through center, and it reaching up to the sky with our right fingertips. Inhaling here as you exhale, right hand comes back down, palms to touch. Deep breath. On our next inhale, we'll plant our hands as we lift our hips back towards the sky, walking our feet back in so they're hip distance apart. From here, inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rising all the way towards standing, fingertips to touch. And exhaling, hands to our heart, maybe shutting down your eyes. Reconnecting with your breath, maybe revisiting your intention, the one you dedicated your practice to. Your next inhale, fingertips lift towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to your heart as you fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. From here, right foot steps back behind. We'll inhale up to crescent. So still trying to make sure that knee isn't going past our front ankle, and trying to lift our heels so it's over our back, ball of our foot. So I'm inhaling here. And exhaling, we'll bring our right fingertips to the front of the room as our left go back behind us. Beautiful. Our next inhale, fingertips left. And exhaling, we'll switch sides. Left fingertips come in front as our right go back behind us. Inhaling, fingertips left. Exhaling, hands will go to either side of that front foot. Stepping back, high plank. And flowing through your vinyasa. Leaning back at down dog whenever you're ready. Once you've made it to down dog, taking a nice deep breath, open mouth, exhale. On our next inhale, we'll get high onto our toes and then letting our heels fall over towards our right side, stretching through our left side body. Inhaling back through center and exhaling over towards our left, stretching through our right side body. Our next inhale will come back through center. Inhaling high onto our toes, bending deep through our knees. Gaze lifts towards our hands and stepping or floating to meet them. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rising all the way towards standing, taking a slight back bend. Exhaling, hands back to your heart as you fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. From here, we'll step our left foot back behind us, making sure that knee is not going past your ankle, and inhaling up to crescent. Trying to keep your hips square towards the front of the room the best you can. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhaling here, and as you exhale, left fingertips towards the front of the room as your right go back behind you. Inhaling, fingertips lift. And exhaling, switching sides, right fingertips go to the front, left go back behind you. And our next inhale, fingertips lift. Exhaling, hands go to either side of that front foot. Stepping back, high plank. And flowing through vinyasa or meeting straight back at down dog. Once you made it there, taking a nice deep breath. Open mouth, exhale. On our next inhale, we'll get high onto our toes, bending deep through our knees. Gaze lifts towards the top of our mat and stepping or floating to meet our hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rising all the way towards standing, fingertips to touch. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Taking a nice full deep breath here. And then we'll stand with our feet about hip distance apart or maybe a little bit closer. Hands will stay at our heart, shifting our weight into our left foot, coming up to the toes of our right. You can stay here, maybe moving that heel above your ankle. You can stay there. Maybe toes lift off the earth, bringing your foot towards your calf. You can stay there, or using your hands to bring your foot up above your knee. This can be on your inner thigh or into half lotus. Awesome. Just making sure that that right leg isn't on the side of your knee, so either above or below. You can stay with your hands at your heart. Maybe fingertips lift towards the sky. If that's still not challenging enough, maybe bringing your palms to touch. If that's still not enough, maybe bringing that gaze up towards your fingertips. Maybe practicing closing your eyes. Awesome. If your fingertips left, we're going to try to bring them back to wide tree arms as we slowly release that right foot off of our left leg. We're going to try to keep that foot lifted. And then we're going to bring it out to a diagonal so it's still off the ground. Awesome. We're going to inhale, reaching here in our star. And exhaling, we're going to try to tip over towards our left side. Flexing through that right foot. Inhaling back through center, trying to keep that foot lifted. Exhaling over towards our left side star. Inhaling, rise. Exhaling, we're going to try to tip over one more time. Inhaling back through center. Hands come towards our heart and gently setting that right leg down. Awesome. From here, shaking it out, getting ready for our opposite side. From here, we'll come back through center, shifting our weight in towards our right foot, coming up to the toes of our left. So again, you can stay there, heel goes above your ankle, foot goes towards your calf, or using your hands to bring that foot up above your knee, into your inner thigh, or into half lotus. You have the same options with your arms, just remembering that both sides are different, that your balance is different every day. Some of your hands left, wide tree arms, maybe bringing them back. And trying to slowly release that left leg off of our right. Bringing it out towards that diagonal, inhaling here. Exhaling over towards our side star. Inhaling, rise. Exhaling back over. Inhaling, rise. Exhaling, we'll go one more time. Inhaling back up. Hands will drop towards our heart and setting that left leg down, shaking it out. So remembering that if you're on carpet, balance is way harder than if you're at a studio or you're just on a surface that you're not used to. From here, we'll come back through center, hands to our heart. Inhaling, fingertips lift towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to your heart as you fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. And then from here, we'll step our left foot back behind us. Inhaling, fingertips lift into crescent. And then exhaling, we're gonna rotate on that back foot, so we're in warrior two. So our back left foot will be parallel with the back edge of our mat. Making sure we can see that right front big toe. If you can't, pressing your knee towards the pinky side of your foot. Maybe gazing over that front middle finger. On our next inhale, we'll reach as far forward as we can. Exhaling, palm lifts towards the sky as we sweep it across, reversing our warrior. Your left hand can stay long on your leg or maybe tucking it behind your waist for a half bind. Maybe gaze follows those right fingertips. Our next inhale, we'll make our way back towards warrior two, starting to straighten through our front leg, maybe still keeping a slight bend in that knee, and then we'll go ahead and reverse our triangle. So same thing, just with our front leg straight. Our next inhale, we'll start to bend through that knee as we make our way back through warrior two. From here, starting to bend through our right arm as we bring our elbow up above our knee, either reaching straight towards the sky with those left fingertips or maybe hugging our bicep in towards our ear. You can stay here, or if you can keep your chest open, maybe dropping that right hand down towards the earth. Thinking about scooping your right hip under, pull your left back. On our next inhale, we'll make our way back towards warrior two. Deep breath. As we exhale, we'll cartwheel our hands down towards the earth, stepping back high plank, or flowing through your vinyasa, meeting back in down dog. Taking a nice deep breath once you made it in down dog. Open mouth, exhale. Our next inhale, getting high on our toes, bending deep through our knees. Gaze lifts and stepping or floating to meet your hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, rising all the way towards standing, fingertips to touch. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Shutting down your eyes. Taking a moment to focus back in on your breath. revisiting your intention, the one you dedicated your practice to. Your next inhale, fingertips lift towards the sky. Exhaling, hands to your heart as you fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. From here, stepping that right foot back behind you. And inhaling up, crescent. And exhaling, we'll spin on that back foot, opening back up into warrior two. Dropping your shoulders away from your ears, energy through those fingertips. And on our next inhale, reaching as far forward as you can. Exhaling, palm lifts as you sweep it across, reversing your warrior. Feeling the lengthening of your left side body. Inhaling back up through warrior two. Starting to straighten through your front left leg. Inhaling here, and as you exhale, reversing your triangle. Your next inhale, starting to bend through that front knee as you make your way back towards warrior two. From here, starting to bend through that left elbow as it comes up above your knee. Either reaching straight towards the sky or hugging that bicep in towards your ear. Once again, you have the option to stay here or maybe dropping that left hand towards the earth. Just trying to stay nice and open through your chest. Think about drawing a straight line from your heel to your little finger. And your next inhale, rising back up, warrior two. Exhaling here, inhaling, cartwheeling your hands down, stepping back, high plank, and flowing through your vinyasa or meeting straight back to down dog. Awesome. Once you've made it there, taking a nice deep breath, open mouth, exhale. And on your next inhale, reaching your left toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left knee, left shoulder. Inhaling, toes to the sky. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhaling, toes to the sky. Exhaling, knee goes across your body, right elbow. You can hold it here, bringing it back towards your left, back towards your right, back towards your left, back towards your right, back towards your left. Inhaling, toes to the sky. And exhaling, we're gonna make our way into half pigeon. So bringing that left knee behind your left wrist and your ankle behind your right. Awesome, so we'll uncurl those back toes, lowering our back knee. From here, the more parallel your front shin is with the front edge of your mat, the more intense the stretch through your hip is gonna be. So if you bring that heel in closer to your body, it'll be a little bit less intense. You can stay here on your fingers, or continuing to lower down towards your hands, towards your forearms. Just trying not to lean from one side or to the other. So keeping those hips squared down towards your mat. No funky pigeons. Just wherever you are, remembering to breathe. Take one more full deep breath here. You left your hands, making your way back to them. And then from here, we're gonna shift our weight all the way over towards our left and then swinging our right leg around so it's out in front of us. From here, we're gonna bring that right leg out to a 45-degree angle and bring our left sole of our foot to the inside of that right leg. Flexing through our right foot. You're gonna inhale, fingertips lift. And exhaling, we're gonna turn towards that extended leg as we fold. You can stay here Or taking that left hand towards the outside of your right foot, planting your right hand further towards your right, inhaling, finding length through your spine, and exhaling, maybe folding in, finding that stretch through your left side body. And our next inhale, going back through center through left. Exhaling, reaching as far forward as you can. Inhaling, rising back through your seated position. And exhaling, hands down towards the earth. Awesome. From here, we're going to cross our legs, rolling forward. From here, you can just meet back at down dog or taking your final vinyasa. Once you've made it to down dog, taking a nice full deep breath. Open mouth, exhale. On your next inhale, right toes lift to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhaling, right knee, right shoulder. Inhaling, toes to the sky. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhaling, toes to the sky. Exhaling, knee goes across your body, left elbow. Holding it here, moving it back towards your right. Back towards your left. Back towards your right. One more time. Left, right. Inhaling, toes to the sky. And exhaling, knee goes behind your wrist as we make our way to half pigeon on our opposite side. Lowering to that back knee, uncurling those toes. Inhaling as you find length through your spine. And exhaling, lowering straight back towards your hands or continuing to lower down towards the earth. Once again, trying not to lean from one side or to the other. Wherever you are, remembering to breathe. Taking one more full deep breath wherever you are. If you left your hands, making your way back. And from here, we'll shift that weight all the way over towards our right side, sweeping that left leg towards the front. From here, we'll bring that left leg out towards our 45-degree angle. Right foot goes in towards our thigh. Inhaling, fingertips lift, flexing through that left foot, turning over that extended leg and exhaling as you fold. Once again, you have the option to stay here. Right hand goes towards the outside of your foot. Left hand plants further towards your left. Inhaling, finding length. And exhaling as you fold in. Each inhale, thinking about what you can lengthen. Each exhale, thinking about what you can soften. Your next inhale, coming back through center through left. Exhaling, reaching as far forward as you can. Inhaling, rising back up through your seated position. Exhaling, hands lower. From here, we're going to extend both of our legs straight out in front of us, flexing through both of our feet. From here, inhaling, fingertips lift. And exhaling, starting to forward fold, keeping those feet flexed. You're reaching for your thighs, shins, or ankles. You can always keep a deep bend in your knees. Thinking about pulling the crown of your head to the top of your mat. Inhaling here. So you exhale, reaching as far forward as you can. Inhaling, rising through center. And exhaling, hands fall. From here, we'll hug our left knee in towards our chest. You can stay here or picking that foot up and bringing it towards the outside of your right knee. You can stay here or starting to bend through that right leg and bringing your heel over towards your sit bone. If this is too much and your hips aren't grounded, you can always keep that right leg extended. From here, we're gonna plant our left hand behind us, inhaling, right fingertips lift, and exhaling, starting to twist. Elbow comes towards the outside of your knee, so you gaze over your back shoulder. If that's too much, you can also always hug your knee in with your elbow crease. One more deep breath here. On our next inhale, we'll unwind, planting our hands over towards our right side, letting our chest fall, coming into a counter twist. Inhaling through center, unwinding our legs. And then from here, inhaling, right knee in towards your chest. Once again, you can stay there, foot steps towards the outside. You can stay there, or heel comes around towards your sit bone. From here, right hand drops back behind you. Inhaling, left fingertips lift. And exhaling as you twist, elbow comes towards the outside of your knee, and gazing over that back shoulder. One more full deep breath here. Inhaling back through center, hands plant over towards your left, and letting your chest fall. Inhaling back through center. From here, unwinding your legs. Then from here, we're gonna bring our arms out in front of us, chest hugs in towards your thighs, and exhaling, starting to lower down towards the earth, one vertebrae at a time. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like, just remembering to breathe. Still taking your time, but once you've reached the earth, hugging your knees in towards your chest, and gently moving from side to side, starting to massage your low back. From here, we're gonna come back through center, bringing our arms into a T or into goalpost arms. From here, letting your knees fall over towards the left as your gaze goes right. Inhaling, knees come through center. And exhaling, letting them fall towards your right as gaze goes left. Inhaling, knees come back through center. And just taking this moment and this opportunity to take any last poses or movements your body feels necessary before Shavasana. So you could come into happy baby, maybe doing another final twist, maybe coming into plow, shoulder stand, maybe taking a bridge, just doing whatever your body feels called to do. I'll let you know when we're halfway through, so if you chose something on the sides, you can switch. We chose something with slides, we're halfway there. And then whenever you're ready, making your way into a comfortable pose for Shavasana. So maybe extending those legs long onto your mat, letting your feet fall away from each other, bringing one hand towards your heart and one towards your belly. Maybe shutting down your eyes and just focusing in on your breath. As you inhale, feeling your chest rise. And as you exhale, feeling it fall. Inhaling big, big, big. And exhaling, letting it go. Fully emptying your lungs. One more, just like that, as you inhale, big, big, big. Holding it at the top, breathing in a little bit more. And exhaling, letting it go. Letting your breath return to its natural state. Maybe bringing your arms down by your sides, palms towards the sky. So you make your way into this final resting pose of Shavasana, relaxing the place behind your eyes, the place behind your ears and your jaw. You settle in towards your mat. Slowly bringing awareness back to your breath. As you inhale, feeling your chest rise. And as you exhale, feeling it fall. Maybe inviting some movement back into your body by wiggling your fingers and toes. Maybe making some wrist or some ankle circles. Maybe stretching your arms up above head, like the first stretch of the morning, pointing your toes towards the bottom of your mat. And choosing a side to roll over onto, using your underarms as a pillow, bending your knees, and planting your top hand down on the earth. Just taking a couple of moments here. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to do something good for your breath and for your body. Taking a moment here to revisit the intention for your practice. the one you dedicated it to. And taking a moment here to think one kind thought about yourself. Whenever you're ready, using the strength of your arms to help push yourself back towards a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Again, it doesn't matter how you're sitting. So sitting nice and tall through your spine, shoulders away from your ears. And just taking a moment as you focus in on your breath for the final time together. Just watching as you inhale and as you exhale. Just seeing how your breath feels in your body. Maybe thinking back to the beginning of your practice. Maybe your breath feels deeper. Maybe it's more shallow. Maybe it's coming with more ease. Maybe it's more difficult. But however it is, accepting it and appreciating all that your breath is able to do for you throughout your day. We're going to do one more breathing exercise together. So taking a deep breath in, fully letting that breath go, emptying your lungs. We're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Exhaling, letting it go. On your next inhale, arms go wide as fingertips come to touch up above head. Exhaling, thumbs to your forehead to remember to have kind thoughts. Thumbs to your mouth to remember to have kind words. And thumbs to your heart to remember to have kind intentions. And thank you for sharing your practice with me and allowing for me to share my practice with you. The light in me shines so the light in you. Namaste.